Thomas Dewey, Jimmy Cagney, Jack Dempsey, Gene Tunney, and all the boxing luminaries who were in the eastern coast area around the time of this bout tonight. Both boys being checked, and let's go up and see what the referee has to say.
Ingemar and Floyd, this being a contest for the heavyweight championship of the world, will necessitate two major rule changes. The mandatory 8 count will be waived. You'll resume boxing immediately after a knockdown. The other man will return to this neutral corner and remain there until I signal you to come out boxing. Now, is this understood? It's very important. 3 knockdown rule will also be waived. There can be more than 3 knockdowns in any given round. I warn you now, you will be penalized for any unnecessary roughness or any infraction of the rules. Break when you're told to break. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands now. Return to your corners and await the starting bell.
And so get set, ladies and gentlemen, for Ingemar Johansson as he defends his world championship against Floyd Patterson. A little later on, you'll hear from my colleague and good friend, Marty Glickman, between rounds. We'll be watching with you, and here we go with the first round of the Polo Grounds. Johansson in white, 194 3/4. Patterson, black trunks, 190 pounds. Watch the pattern of this first round. Patterson's defense thus far, as you have noticed, is less of the peekaboo style. And Johansson is caught with a left on the nose. Another left. Johansson more bewildered than hurt by those punches. There is a mouse under the left eye of Ingemar Johansson, a swollen area under his left eye. Johansson's first right hand missed the target, Patterson's head. Minute to go in this first round. Tiny cut now under the left eye of Ingemar Johansson in white. Johansson has had a variety of expressions here in this first round. 10 seconds till the end of round 1. And here between the first and second, we call in our friend Marty Glickman.
Ingemar Johansson being ministered to by Waddy Bimstein on the left. Edwin Ahlquist, his advisor, leaning in over the ropes. Nils Blomberg, his trainer. And one question already has been answered. The mental attitude of Floyd Patterson. Obviously, he's right. He's set. Most aggressive. He clearly won that first round. Floyd Patterson getting set now for round 2. Here's Chris Schenkel.
Okay, Marty. Round 2, Patterson in black. Johansson in white. Blocked left hook. Johansson's quarter closed the cut under his left eye. And there's a right hand that connects. That right hand by Johansson came in on an angle, not straight away at the chin. Patterson backing off. Floyd winked in our direction. Sometimes that is an indication that he's not feeling so good. You'll see a fighter do that out of nervous tension. As you can see, he's backing off, has become more cautious now that he's caught that Swedish right. Minute to go, round 2. Punch just a little short. Patterson appears to have shaken off the effects of that right hand. They'll get a rest in 10 seconds. We now move to Floyd Patterson's corner, and he was caught with a Johansson right hand. He has been trying more tonight in the first 2 rounds to provide less of a stationary target by not only moving around, using a little more footwork than he did in their first meeting, but he's also moving his body and trying to keep his head moving, and that's always been a problem for Floyd, to get the head to move from side to side so that he is not a sucker or a sitting duck for a solid punch. Floyd appears okay as Nick Florio on the right, and on the left, Dan Florio, and with his back to us, the assistant trainer, Buster Watson, look on. As we mentioned earlier, the boy that guided Floyd Patterson to the top, Cus D'Amato, is not in his corner. The first time since he became a pro in 1952. Here now in the corner of Johansson, they're putting an ice pack under his left eye to help close the cut and decrease the swollen area beneath it. Get ready now for round 3 at the Polo Grounds. Many more left jabs being used by the fighters than in their initial meeting. One of Patterson's aims, he told us, was to try to gain control of the fight, which he felt he did not have, as was evidenced in the 3rd round a year ago. Arthur Mercanti, the referee. Missed right. That's a menacing left jab used by Johansson. Impairs the vision of Patterson. Floyd Patterson unmarked here in the third round. Johansson sustained a swollen area under his left eye and a tiny cut in round one. Johansson laughing as the punches were not effective. "40 seconds, round three." Body punch, hooks to the midsection. And they were right. Was not on the chin, but it did hit the damaged area under the left eye of Johansson.
Remember that here in New York State, the primary basis for decision is round-by-round scoring. If the fight should end in a draw, so far as rounds scored are concerned, on any official's card, his winner is determined by a supplementary point score. But the actual fight itself is based on a round-by-round decision on the official scores. And in case you missed them earlier, the referee is Arthur Mercanti in the center of the ring. Artie Idala is one of the two judges, and Leo Birnbaum, the second judge. The votes of those three men will determine the outcome of this fight. Again, Floyd Patterson seems to have won this third round. Unofficially, our scoring has it 2 rounds for Patterson, 1 for Johansson. Round 4 coming up, Chris Schenkel.
The bell for the fourth, and we look at Johansson. The area beneath Johansson's left eye is more swollen now. It covers a larger area right now near his cheekbone. There have been no knockdowns. When two heavies meet, anything can happen, so should there be an early ending, stay with us for a videotaped rerun of the crucial moments. Johansson and White working hard on that left jab to make it sting a little more than a year ago, is doing just that. Minute to go in the fourth round. Less than 1 minute in the fourth round at the Polo Grounds. There you can see the left eye of Johansson. Has complete vision from the left eye. Ten seconds. Well, it's the end of round 4, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Floyd Patterson, who tonight, with the speed that he had shown in earlier fights, is moving around, also trying to get in closer to smother the right-hand punches and possibly a potential left hook thrown by Johansson. Patterson weighing 8 pounds more. This is the heaviest he has ever weighed for a professional bout. Ingemar Johansson, you see the ice pack being applied to that area under his left eye. In a single year on the heavyweight throne, this man has proved one of the best showmen and businessmen in boxing history. Might point out as we wait for round 5 that neither Johansson nor Patterson has ever gone 15 rounds. Here is round 5. Johansson in white, Patterson in the black trunks. A sneak inside right by Patterson. As you saw, that left hook was a little wide, caught the neck of Johansson. Left hook. 8, 9. Johansson is bleeding at the mouth. He took the count of 9. A minute and a half left here in round 5. And there it goes! Eight, 9, and wrestling history is made! Wrestling history is made! Ladies and gentlemen, Johansson, as a precautionary measure, is kept lying on the canvas. However, he is not moving a muscle, as Dr. Alexander Schiff and Dr. Swetnick are trying to revive him. Boxing history has just been made. 8 former heavyweight champions tried to do it, to reclaim their title. They could never do it. Floyd Patterson, 25 years of age, has done it. The time, 1 minute and 51 seconds of round 5. Johansson now beginning to move his head from side to side.
Floyd, will you fellas give us just a second? Floyd, turn around this way. All right, for the ring announcement. The ring announcement. The time, 1 minute, 51 seconds of the 5th round.